teething issues, but I think, I think the majority of their team would also agree to an extent that the teething issues shouldn't really be as bad as what they're appearing right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, it's a rough one, and I really don't like to see it as a neutral, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like to see it at all, but like sometimes you just gotta call it out that Rooster's been impacted more by the roster changes than Housebets, which I didn't think I'd ever say. I'd always go the opposite. I mean, losing your anchor and your top frag is bad enough. Only losing your top frag, you know, I don't see Rooster as a one-man team. That's the worst part. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, for example, losing your Zai without Vitality, and that's it. You know, his Vitality is going to take a big downfall. I don't see it like that. Or a simple out of Navi. Rooster looking sharp. If he starts it up, they definitely need a big start. TKP is bringing it. Maybe just the Roosters were a bit out of form as ASAP gets that bomb planted. Sabi does go down. It's a flank coming in as well from Apoc Dud, coming in from Apps. And he's been silenced. Damn, you're just waiting for the play to pick a prize. They will double pick instead. The damage will drop. This is up to Wombat. And that's all we wrote, really.
Yeah, quick burst out of Rooster. They've come to play for sure, and they want to assert dominance on their map pick, and they've done just that. 1-0 on the board, and well, with the force buy coming through from Housebets, they're going to need to make sure that they're very careful, Rooster, make sure they don't overstep. They're not really taking much risk. They have pulled out 5 rifles. They're going to lack on util, but they're going to gain on firepower. And probably the right idea up against the 5.7s, the Eagle, Scout of Housebets.
Yeah, definitely. No back 10s. No housing around. They probably expected Housebets to force buy. Maybe you could say that they just don't know about Mind Freak and what sort of strategies they adjust, but they're more used to Housebets. But it's only early days. You never know. This could be the pistol and anti-eco, and they'll lose every other round afterwards. But you know. Well, that is a successful jump, bro. Immediately threw that smoke to counter smoke it out.
I think the key for Housebets, if you didn't watch Housebets' best of 3 earlier, one thing you're going to look out for, or you should look out for in this first half especially, is Brace and Wombat combining on towards A-Ramp. Housebets love to take A-Ramp control and give up mid. It'll be interesting to see if they go with that again, considering they didn't win the map earlier on Mirage. But yeah, that's definitely going to be one to keep your eye on. It's certainly a point of emphasis that they were continuing time and time again to use earlier. Are Rooster going to be ready for it? Possibly. The Housebets expect them to be ready for it? Possibly. So who knows? Time will tell. I think not Oath, excuse me. Damio is going to be needed to get have a very good performance again, right? Because the map that Housebets won earlier, he performed very well, and they leaned on him quite a lot. So yeah, I think they're going to need Damio to really get his fragging prowess going early in this best of 3, and obviously maintain it throughout the whole what could be a 3-mapper as well.
Rooster convert that anti-eco. It's looking pretty good for them at the moment. They did lose all their force by weapons other than the 5.7 and the Deagle. Rooster. Chance to make it free here. Get at least one more round than they did against Mind Freak.
Oof. Cheddar versus TJP. One of them leaves with 10 HP and the other leaves with 2. So no kill.
Against PC50. Making a lot of loud noises, and I was gonna say Chilios is gonna give a kill away to Brace. Brace might be able to screw away that AK. Oh, I don't think he got close enough. He does strike for the second bite at Cherry, but Danger ready to trade.
And that was bomb spotted as well, I believe.
Potentially. I'm not sure if that matters too much to Housebets, unfortunately. Just trying to get that AK into hands. Well, I suppose so. I guess they could just stack a site and hope it works.
Yeah, Rooster, I mean, they need to be careful they don't leave this a little too late, because it can get dicey. If Rooster find a couple kills, if Housebets find a couple kills, you'll be surprised
Rooster,
how fast that time seems to tick down.
Rooster do practice this quite a bit, like low second scenarios where 20 seconds ahead of side. And that HE grenade, geez, what a clear. Cleared both connector, that cleared all the areas, bomb can be planted. Epoch could win the round, but doesn't realise it's TJP planting the bomb. One. Does get one in the end. Can he get a second? No. Actually, didn't even get one in the end. Slimy did both the kills. Robbed. Third round the board for Rooster.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Because I don't think... Oh no, I do believe... Oh, I'm not sure. You get compensation on team kills. I know you get it on suicides.
You lose money, I think.
Yeah. So who knows, that 300 could have been pretty valuable for Housebets. If you really want to look at this with a microscope and hyper-analyze, but... Rooster changing up the tempo again. They're going to be sending 4 players over towards the B-apps.
Careful about suggesting, you know, people dying to send things deliberately for less focus might anger the Valorant crowd. The Slimy in danger enter for 2. I'll tell you about it afterwards, by the way, Wiggs. Okay, I'll tell you about it after this round, about the thing that happened over the weekend. It's the most stupidest drama to come out of that community. Well, actually, it's just one person.
I mean, with... how do I say this?
There was a map, basically, where you can... It's like Vertigo, so you can fall off the map. And what one team did in an eco that they couldn't win, they fell off the map. And it means the other team can't get orbs or ultimates and extra money. And someone made a drama post and complained about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can go on all day as to what I think about the Valorant community. In general. I'm not going to bore
one person. To be fair, it's just that one person. And you probably know, you'd be like, was it him? And I'd be like, yeah, it's probably him. Starts with an L, ends with an R. Yep. Because yeah, you know, back in the day as well, you know, people died to the Molotov as well. So people didn't get the MAC 10 kills and the MP9 kills.
I mean, even not so long ago, I think it's been kind of G8, but you saw a lot of people jumping off on Vertigo on the eco rounds, on the T side. Just jump off the map. But yeah, you get the bonus money. Quite a while ago that was now. Slimy with 2 kills and 2 eyes in the name.
This is so much better for Rooster, man. They looked really bad against Mindfree. But they look really sharp and look really good against Housebets at the moment. It's a really good rebound given the fact that that 2-0 was just so crippling and demoralizing. And they're just commanding a dominant position here against Housebets, and Housebets can't even get anything ready.
I mean, it also could be a factor that Housebets have played a pretty grueling 3-mapper, right? Rooster have not really played that much today. They've had a pretty fairly lengthy break between their first best of 3 today and this one. Whereas Housebets, they've pretty grueling best of 3, and then you have like at max like a 20-minute break away from the PC, and then you get back to it. You go over, maybe do a bit of anti-strat, you do a bit of like, let's do this, let's do that, here's our veto. and then you're back in it, right? So yeah, I think Rooster right now are kind of showing that exact thing. Housebets really haven't had that much time off the back of their best of 3, and Rooster have been sitting lying in wait. And it may also be a factor that Rooster had the opportunity to watch Housebets play on Mirage earlier because they finished so quick.
Jeez, ASAP. What a 2K. This is really good window play as well. APOC does just have to shift to beats. Both players already, and Chilios has got to pick on A as well. Omochella to try and shut it down. Does shut it down on the other side of the map. But Rooster's got a lot of control on this B side. I know one player can only be on the B side, given where Omochella is. APOC died. Such a hard round for him. He can't really post up anywhere. Has to always keep moving his angles, given the fact that he always has to expect the murder hole play, given the fact they don't have middle. Also, I could say as well, like, you know, as you said, that they could have watched
timing.
Oh, jeez. Yes, dude, here. But still gets the legs. Might be able to win around to the Housebets. APOC done beautiful shots. Can get the third. He heard the drop. Slimy is. Doesn't hit it. Slimy in a 1v2. He doesn't know where Omochella is, and Omochella, beautiful. Fends the A side beautifully. Picks up the pieces. Housebets with a 2v5, I believe, to win that round.
Yeah, I think you're right. Omochella 3k. The Housebets are finally on the board.
I was going to say, Rooster have been notably slow starters ever since they lost Nedic. They've been slow starters where they can drop a map at, like, you know, like 12, 13, 4, and the next map they win, and they just drop behind so far, like they're down, like, let's say, for example, 8-2, and they come back and win 13-10 or something like that. But they don't look to be stopping at the moment. It's already got a few already. Looks like Rooster has returned fire. Rooster having another buy come in, and well, they get a 2 for 2. They get rid of the 8 defenders. Actually over-rotate already Housebets.
Yeah, depending on how fast Danger moves here, depends on how successful Rooster can be when they go to B. And Danger's making a lot of steps out of B. He's not seeing any retaliation. He's not seeing any sort of peak coming through. So that's going to give him the message that B's open. And in the meantime, he's just going to gradually take space and more space and more space and be ready to cut off these rotations coming through from Housebets.
Yeah, I think Danger from apps heard the rotations coming in from the B-bomb site. That's why it's just pushing here as well. Omochella's not going to have a single chance whatsoever. So that's what I think's happened. That's why it's called the B side Danger, because he heard a rotate, 2 players rotate off B, and he's just like, guys, no one's here.
Well, yeah, Damir wants to go for it. APOC is not budging one bit. Needs to be careful he doesn't get caught in the back here. Really, Rooster have the money to be able to go for it. It's just they don't really realise it's a save yet. If they knew they were saving, they would 100% be hunting. I mean, Slimy on nearly 7k, Danger nearly on 8k. So, yeah, Rooster really want to be doing the next best thing after winning the round is really denting the economy for Housebets to ensure that they have as minimal opportunity to build a comeback of their own.
Yep.
But right now, I think the key for them is just getting rounds on the board. They've already got 6 out of 7 rounds, and they only won 8 rounds in their last best of 3 today. So they're going to be feeling much better than what they were a couple hours ago.
Most definitely. I'm going to say overall as well, like, Housebets are in a weird scenario where they have to force buy. It's either a force buy or a half buy. And they're picking force. Like I say, at this stage, I think they're just backing you, pretty much. Like, they've just got to get rounds on the board at this stage.
Yeah, it's like, how confident do you want to let these guys feel, you know? They're really not fragging right now. I mean, I spoke about Damio earlier on. He's got 0 frags, and, well, Housebets find themselves down 5 rounds. Not to say it's all on him by any means at all. What I'm more saying is when Damio is very successful, Housebets kind of follow as a team. And
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
he's just basically being shut out at the moment, like basically just
he's
being
not
not
had a
allowed to play.
chance. Yeah. And that's props to Rooster. It's not poor performance, it's more Rooster doing all the right things.
Also, I like to say this as well. Rooster used to be very puggy, very aggressive, very ultra aggressive as well. But now they can start playing these slow sort of plays as well, where they just cut sound. Housebet's not sure where to go. They throw, you know, different sorts of nades across the map, you know, trying to imitate an A hit. It's just A hook done by himself on the B side. He's held B side by himself before the AWP. Overchella quick to rotate. This time around, Overchella needs to get a couple of kills. Does grab one, but the Molotov is going to make sure he stays in market. Bomb's already dropped out of apartments, and that'll be a plant for Rooster. Right, he starts to take down ASAP and short, so a retake could be on the cards here. I think Rooster need to get 2k to just start this. What's another go into market danger? They can target danger here as well. Chelly awesome. Jeez, that's going to end the retake before it begins.
Wow.
Beautiful hold. And that's exactly what they needed. If they wanted to hold that tight, just the initial 2k and a clean hold in the end.
Yeah, just very good protocol. It seemed like Rooster knew exactly how to play the post plant. It looked like a situation that they've been in a million times. Like everyone was just on the same page, everyone ready for the piece to come through. Especially when Chelos is firing on all cylinders like that as well with the AWP. It's so hard to get into the bomb site, right? The big green, one hit bullet, one hit kill weapon, and yeah, I mean, you can't really do much when the guy's firing like that. Rooster now 7-1. Housebets off the back of a timeout. Really need to get some rounds on the board here.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's really kind of an opposite of how Rooster's been going. Rooster never quick starters. Like the last couple of ECL matches, the first match they're barely there. They choke some matches and, you know, get absolutely walloped. Second matches they just turn on the second half and just absolutely blitz teams. But today they're starting a bit quicker. Another missed window smoke. Are you gonna say that?
Yep. I'm telling you, man, give it a week for the players to like kind of experience it more and more. Mirage is going to be played very differently. I'm already calling it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mirage is one of those maps. It's deceptively simple. Like it's really been solved on all angles, but it always ends up something being different, you know. Utility. And TJP just slams on that. And this is what I was talking about earlier. They can choose to play quick or choose to play slow. And this is like their quicker rounds. You know, they're trying to hit the site a minute in. Brace. Oh, jeez. Get caught out by Slimy. He's still playing Palace.
He is just feeling it right now, Slimy. Look at him still holding W key. ASAP finds it, but yeah. Slimy, 11 frags to his name already. He didn't have a great series earlier. Especially to his standards, he's yeah, I mean, he was not hitting as much as this against Mind Freak, and now you like kind of, it's like dangling a bit of candy in front of a kid. It's now Slimy getting kills just dangled in front of his crosshair, and he's just eating them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I gotta agree with you. Like Slimy was definitely underperforming in the side. Definitely underperforming. Is this season where it all through? Like it's kind of like Flames on Endpoint. That Mouse series was the series that all clicked from, and he just absolutely got 30k and upset Mouse. This is a series for Slimy where he just connects.
And this is real bad news for Housebets. I mean,
yep.
They were known as the Bad News Kangaroos. This is like really not looking good for them early on. Wombat, this timing also doesn't help your mental.
Or it doesn't, because now he's going to be snapped upon here.
Oh no! Oh,
another timing.
Yeah, it's up.
Oh no. How? Both players. No. This can't be happening. And he doesn't even get a kill. Wombat. Yeah, TJP's gonna really just shove your face in it.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is like incredible timing.
I don't know how he did. No, he got a jump. Like he got a jump on Chelios and didn't kill him. Like that's frustrating as hell, and it just adds insult to injury. They're already down 8-1. They don't need a missed shot at TJP to just rub his face in it. And TJP is one of those players where if you mess up, he will let you know. He'll kindly let you know. Well, not kindly, but he'll give you a big hug and let you know how much of a, you know, how much of a mistake he made. They just don't seem locked in the server at the moment. Rooster have just got their number. Slimy, TJP, and ASAP, the three riflers from Rooster are killing it. Slimy's gonna have it for almost messed that one up, but does get one to Omochella. Slimy is in no man's land, needs a bit of help here. Trying to get onto that A side. TJPG, they've actually disrupted the jungle players enough, but not enough that they need to get onto a site with. I'm just hoping that Slimy just causes enough disruption that they can catch him in the chaos. It was a 2-for-1 on the A side.
Yeah, look at this flank coming through as well. Chelios,
He was just
all over it though.
He was just waiting for it because, like, basically the house bet guys, as Rooster retreated, they were very quiet, and it's just like something doesn't feel right, you know?
Yeah, yeah. What are they waiting for, right? Like,
Yep.
they're waiting for something. Well, it's got to be coming from behind, I guess.
Yep.
And this is really feeling like the house bets we saw at the end of the last best of 3. They lost the last 6 rounds on Mirage to lose OT. And now they've won 1 in 10. Looks like it could be 1 out of 11. Just yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough watch right now. I mean, props to Rooster. I mean, Rooster are playing really well. Like, everything that they are seeing, they are just eliminating. Slimy being one of them. TJP kind of feels like a quiet 13 kills for him as well. Yeah, just doing all the right things.
Simon's gonna have max money.
Playing old school OT right now.
Yep. Apoc not very long, and geez, Slimy can't miss, man. This is a game that's gonna click for Slimy. This could be the series.
This could be the one.
Like Slimy, you know, he got kicked out of Mind Freak for Ricky and Dexter, and they're going a lot better with that. I consider that a bit of a honeymoon period. I don't think that'll work out long term. I don't like. I don't know. I don't understand why Ricky's in the roster. I understand Dexter 100%. Just don't understand Ricky. But Slimy was unfortunately one of the players that was, you know, told that they had to go to leave with Super. But you know, it's good that, you know, Slimy's 18, I think. He's a young kid, and if he's performing like that, clicking with Rooster already, things can only get better. And house bets, they could be really annoyed with themselves, especially, you know, they could have been in the upper bracket versus Mind Freak. And they don't want to go down on Mirage. I know Rooster are very good on Mirage, but Rooster didn't look good at all against Mind Freak. I think we're going to put it down to Mind Freak just being very good.
And just to touch on your note with Slimy, I mean, yeah, young player, very early in his career. And when you do when you do get that adversity in your career so early on, it is so easy to just not have, and it's so common to just not have the maturity to just take it in your stride and see the positives. But for his sake, I hope he does. You know, he sees this as an opportunity, you know, kind of have the copium mentality of, oh, everything happens for a reason.
And he goes to a different side where he doesn't have like an experienced player like Tux in particular. I know Chalice is quite experienced, but like, you know, Tux, you got Gump as well. Like a lot of players have experienced quite a lot. And you go to a team where it's like a lot of trust and individuality and stuff like that as well. Danger. Danger's an AMA. He's gonna push on it. Does push on it. Oh, beautiful by Chelios. Jeez, Chelios is showing some. Like that, some of those all shots that Chelios are nailing are very critical to just get the execute on DMA. I know I've talked so much about Rooster, but it's just the Rooster show at the moment. Like, Housebets aren't doing much.
What a half! What a half for Rooster. You got 3 1s on the top of your screen, and 2 of them are with Rooster. It's an 11-1 half on their map pick. And Housebets need to pick themselves up. They've got 3 minutes to do so. We'll see you very, very shortly.
Can I save you when you're tangled in your lies? Caught up in the middle, I can see it in your eyes. Lonely in the corner, waiting for somebody to come and save you from the cold of night. Easily disbelief. I think I'm ready for another try, but this feels like the last time. So why did you say goodbye? It's better to say goodbye. Why did you say goodbye? Quiet like the ocean, with the rumble running deep. This is how I see you, when you hide your feels from me. Why you heavy-hearted? Cut the silence, talk to me. Release your mind, get what you need. Easily, we've been falling in disbelief. I think I'm ready for another try, but this feels like the last time. So why did you say goodbye? Why did you say goodbye? It doesn't matter. We seem too young to understand. For the better.
Well, welcome back, guys. Rooster 11-1 up against Housebets. ESL Challenger Atlanta closed qualifiers. The loser of this series will be eliminated. I am only Josh. I'm joined by Wix. And we're going to get to the second pistol round. I'm going to say, let's give it a bit of stats for you guys. Slimy on 121 ADR and TJP on 104 ADR as a rifler. Now, Rooster just need to have a good pistol round and they can probably slow this one up. And Housebets have got into the B site ASAP at short, trying to just get any kills he can. Overchelios is charging. He's taking down Chelios already. Can they get anything better? No. Missing all the opening shots. Epoch does have a P250 and Marcello recovers a USB. P. Slimy ASAP's actually sneaking into the site. I don't think they're aware of this. ASAP could click a few heads, checking out. He knows someone's in here. It's actually being successful here. It's a 3-for-1. Bomb being fake defused at the moment. They're trying to find out where the last player is, and they're going to go for a danger. Have to hold it at this stage. They've only got 10 seconds. Unfortunately, TJP with a crucial intervention, and Rooster will get 12.
Yikes! It's a tough pill to swallow for Housebets. I mean, it was looking really good for them. Bomb down, market control taken. They had the player in apps as well. Still somehow just can't get a kill.
At least they get Glills, that's the main thing. And not to mention as well, it's going to really just turn the knife because TJP was on like 10 HP.
Doesn't feel like we've been in the server for 10 minutes. And here we are. I mean, yeah, we were guaranteed Vertigo. Don't think anyone was expecting to see it this quickly though. Because at this rate...
Yeah.
Map 1's going to be done so, as TJP peeking with his teammates. Finds one of the Chella, as Slimy is continuing to peek and continuing to find frags. Apoc done 1 versus 4 to keep this map alive, but it is done. Blink and you missed it. Rooster come into this best of 3. The win or go home best of 3, I will add. And they come out of the gates hot with a 13-1 map 1 victory.
Oh, the game's already over? Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, jeez.
That earlier on Vertigo. So it all depends, I guess, really on how can Rooster perform on Vertigo. Because
I'd say Rooster used to have his map pick before the changes, but I'm not sure if they still pick it even with the changes. Like, what do you think about that? Week's like, yeah.
It's like, is Slimy going to be ready to just kind of fill in Phonetics, Vertigo? Same for Danger. Are they going to be ready? Have they prepped? We just don't know because they have not played an official.
Yep. And the main changes in Vertigo are quite significant as well. And it's like quite significant as well because, like, think about it. Like, the changes on A are significant, you know. Obviously you can quickly entry on towards A and rotate across A as well. You can see here's one example of it. Rooster got a couple of quick kills, but they can just slam onto the B side. Danger playing rear guard, but Rooster just dominated that pistol round. Even though we didn't see much of the action, just Rooster led a 2-pronged attack on both sides of the map. It's just Apoc dud left. Ooh, great shot towards Slimy there. Apoc dud being closed in on. I was going to say, Rooster don't have to engage in it, but Chelios just slips in from drop. But there's a lot of new angles on A now. You've also got Skybridge, you've got Connector. It makes it a lot easier to hold, but also a lot easier to retake as well. Sorry, not easy to hold, harder to hold and easier to retake.
Yeah, I mean, Rooster just really confident right now as well. You see it again in the pistol, the tempo at an all-time high, it feels like. And over on the other side of this bracket, it looks like Art of War picking up map 1 against Mind Freak, so perhaps a slight upset there as well. Nevertheless, back to here. Rooster up a map. 13-1 victory in map 1 if you're just joining us. We're already up 1 over here.
And if, just in case you accidentally blipped, it's 1-2 results.
Ooh.
But Slime is still going. It's even trades here. That's a decimation of even trades in one map. Like in second here, Chill's on very low HP and TJP's in no man's land. And this could be a big 4-spy victory here for Housebets because they should expect TJP to come in from behind. TJP can't make a single noise when dropping off this.
Well, yeah, they're going to push stairs to basically flush out one of the 2 ways that TJP can come from. They know the bomb's down on site, so he's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Are they going to boost? Yep. Perfectly played from Housebets. And they get this one tied up and a big round needed. You know, they force there again. And if they lose that one, you know, you're up against it right away once again. And now it's Rooster, who are going to have to force back and try and do a reply of their own.
Yeah, that's going to annoy Brewster so much. Like, they just gave away a round there. They had momentum, and they've given away a round to Housebets. And they've gone to this Tech 9 force fight. They're going to Galil on TJP. Damn, Yo's got the Molotov early. Apogdud can't sit, so they can't really enforce this crossfire. They have a feeling that someone's down there. They're right, it's Chelios. Molotov they throw to main. Another HE as well. Jeez, Apogdud gets hit on the noggin with it. You know they've got the opening pick. Damio and Apogdud looking worse aware. And now they're going to switch it up to the B site. The B site defenders, they've got one in T-spawn being Brace. Did you see anyone drop down? Oh, he didn't. Brace has got like an immediate flank as well. If they give any noise cues away, Brace is going to be in there very shortly. Oh, Brace has already been seen, but he goes down a 1-for-1. That's an MP9 picked up. Trying to rotate over to reinforce this B site. It's a 3v4, but two players low HP from Housebets.
And look at all the blue dots on the map. They're all around this B site. However, the delay is made them think it could be going A. Smokes are going to come out. TJP is going to be that first initial point of contact. And how this round goes is going to depend on this duel. And there you go. TJP finds not one, but two frags. Bomb's going to go down. A Slimy is going to protect the planter. And now it's a 2 versus 1. He's up on low HP though. This could go either way.
Yep. Oh, damn. Caught out by Wombat. Now it's up to Slimy. Slimy in the first box. Did he see the shoulder? He didn't. Wombat didn't see it at all. Slimy slips out. It's going to be a Wombat 1v2 clutch, and that is going to frustrate Rooster further. But Housebets probably bringing a sigh of relief. They get 2 rounds on the board, just slowly grasping back momentum. It's not healthy winning like this by one player alive or whatnot.
Yeah, it
So
opens
really
up
dig into that money.
opportunities. It opens up opportunities for the T's to win because they know you're going to be lacking util. They know you're going to be lacking firepower. The longer it goes on. So, I mean, Rooster, they're okay right now. I mean, you don't really need to force because you're very early on. You're on T side, so you're not really expecting to get, you know, an 8-4 or 9-3 lead by any means. It's util usage though from Housebets doing its job.
Rooster coming in at a half buy. They didn't want to risk it. They didn't want to put another force buy up. They could have. You know, they could have had some Galils. Gotta say, the earlier round, the force buy that Rooster lost was a 4v2 to lose. Michela. TJP. Oh, this smoke. Molotovs and Flash has been thrown in, and now the side man is booting down over Michela. Right to the back of side gets one. He knows that someone's in the background somewhere, but doesn't know where. Slimy's come in and followed up. Everyone does shut down ASAP. HE's been thrown in, and Daniel will clean up Chelios before it's needed. Now Slimy's trying to get the tap to heads, but he cannot. Doesn't get the bomb planted. It'll be a third round for Housebets. And Housebets are leaning on that Vertigo, and it's looking good at the moment. The railing is secure.
Yeah, but Rooster doing well to just keep them honest. They're really damaging the economy every single round. It feels like Rooster and, you know, Housebets, they've won the last 3 rounds in a row. But if you look at the money, it certainly doesn't look like that's the case. Now Rooster will come back with a bite. Ooh, Damio, full wide swinging there again with that new addition, the new door over in Elevator on A. Allows that fast short peak to come through. I don't know if you can class it as new anymore. I mean, it's been in the game for 8 weeks at an absolute minimum. But yeah, I mean, Not ready there was TJP. Oh. Danger's throwing his gun away and can't find the AK.
There it is. Oh, okay, there we go. I was going to say, like, did he just throw his gun off and there's no AK there?
That would have been a bit embarrassing.
I've seen that stuff happen before, where they've thrown the M4 away. They separated Slimy from the rest. Rooster have not given away their position, which is good. If anyone got hit by a Molotov there, Brace would have already switched over towards A. Just got to get this opening pick. That's all they've got to get. Jealous looking for the boost, and he's going to give away that position. And then it'll be when A execute. Molotov ran in Sky Bridge. A-Pop has to adjust. Taking a bit of burning damage. I don't think they would have heard that. Gotta stop this default plant as A-Pop done.
Need to get a move on. I think they're just going to save.
Yeah, looks like it.
Very bizarre. 3v5, very winnable. They had mollies, they had flashes, they had smokes down. What? Just go for it, roll the dice. I mean, what have you got to lose?
Yeah, given that they're on a pretty big loss bonus as well, they get a bomb plant down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good enough. And
TJP and ASAP can't even afford to buy here, so I don't know, it just feels like they've let Housebets off the hook there. You get a couple kills, you're still damaging that economy on the CTs, and like you said, you get a bomb plant, you could arguably have the better buy. Yeah, I don't know, maybe just not feeling confident. And as soon as you hear the IGL call it, you just gotta commit to it, you know, whether you agree with it or not, whether you like it or not. That's what the IGL is there for. He's there to call.
I think they just didn't hear anything, so they're just like, we have no idea where anyone is on site, and we're not sure if we could get this bomb down. I don't think it was just too confident. But anyway, Danger does get the opening pick. They're going to try and clear Danger out, but Danger's on an off angle, so this will be quite kind of hard. Actually, a really good off angle at ladder round. Might get second. Great crouch peek by Apoc Dud though. But maybe this little call of theirs to save is starting to become more justified given they're still a man up. I really love this really no flashes, no Molotov sort of aggression on towards A. Until like they get on top of ramp. The utility and he's gonna be whacked off the building, and TJP stops Apoc Dud from doing a little flank play. And it's up to Obercella to be anchor. And he ain't gonna be doing too much. We saw Chelios a shadow, and Omacella's been seen as well. They weren't hunted though. I mean, like they're $300, $600, $750. No point. Just take the W on the board.
Rooster. Back to winning ways. Can they build a little streak of their own? Keep this first half close. If you're a Rooster fan, then that's what you're going to be wanting for sure. That is the goal. Get a little bit of momentum behind you. Get some wind in your sails. Of course, if you're on the other side, you're a Housebets fan. You're going to be wanting them to kind of answer back right here, right now in round 7. Because we saw exactly what Rooster did with their momentum on Mirage.
ASAP swing for an opener. Housebets, I'm going to say, given the fact that Rooster did give them a round, you know, the 3v5, that's allowed them to buy up in this round here. Bit less utility, but M4s are M4s. Housebets have contested ramp on A. Because Rooster always seemed to get onto ramp, no contact, no telegraphing, and Housebets are none the wiser. it's just so odd to see Rooster so passive.
Yeah,
Like, normally
especially
they're
when
very
they've been so successful with the aggression as well. It's yeah, it's a bit surprising. Here it goes, VX coming through.
As we say it, they go all aggressive and they lose just like that.
The problem was with the exec, it was a little too late because it was like 10 seconds as we were. Ooh, Chelios though, winnable. 20 seconds left on the clock. Has the bomb as well, but gets swung on. Amio nearly loses his life to the HE grenade after time, but that's exactly what Housebets needed. But yeah, as I was saying, as we were discussing the lack of aggression from Rooster, Housebets were taking full A ramp control and getting all that info. So as soon as they saw A ramp was clear, they just instant rotated. And by the time Rooster decided to go, Housebets were already rotated over to B, and the round was basically over before the exec even came in.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess Chelios had a good lineup there, but just caught with a nade out. I guess Daniel's lucky to not be dead from the HE grenade. I thought that had actually got him on the leg at least. But it's a bit surprised that Damio didn't go down. I thought that grenade was close enough. Maybe Damio was just ahead of the generators and the HE grenade exploded after the generators, like behind it. So obviously not much damage is done. Because HE grenade damage these days is very wonky, as they execute very quickly on towards B. Brace has got a lot to do, but the middle defenders haven't just done enough. Just after Brace. And given the Molotovs and given that they haven't had another person pop out, will they check back of sight? No, they won't. And should do the rest, and he does.
Yeah, I mean, the smokes work perfectly for Housebets there. Brace just manages to stay alive. And then he starts finding frags. As soon as he does that, a window opens for the flank from mid to come through to sweep them all up. So far, so good for Housebets. And, well, they're 7 rounds away from getting this one to map 3. And I don't know if I'm going crazy here, but this series feels like it's very fast. It's going very fast. We're talking about map 3 already.
Yeah. I'd say it's close, but not yet, okay? It really depends on Rooster's CT side. But if Rooster don't get a hurry on and convert some rounds shortly, it could be a 10-2 half, and yeah, we could be talking about map 3. I just feel like Rooster's been very unlucky in some exchanges, but I think the mental defocus has just been broken. Like, they've been so close to just picking that lock and getting a couple of rounds on the board and really charging their momentum. That second round is going to be something that haunts them as well. That anti-force spot that really should have been converted. A 4v2. Apoc died was under a bit of pressure. Takes down TJP, and TJP was the catalyst of a lot of these takes. Now Damio on an off angle. Do they get this off angle? I don't think so. Ooh, how? Beautiful by Chelios.
Massive. So it's Dangerous D go up against 4, gets the first. It's not going to be much more. 7-2. And all the plays coming in at the right time for Brace right now. Only got 8 frags to his name, but those 8 frags have been involved in some very big moments.
Such a crucial flank as well, and also not to mention they all played very well for each other. The ramp, the Skybridge player as well, just waiting for the players to push up ranch. But Rooster aren't getting the room that they used to get on A ramp. They're not getting any room whatsoever now. Housebets are just making sure that if they want to enter the site, they're going to be taking a fight. He won't be expecting Omochella to be this far advanced, and I'll be with the trade. Oh, what? How did Wombat get a 2k there? It's gonna be a 3-for-1 trade, and it's just Danger left, and Danger, he's gonna be picking the bomb outside of A main quickly to make sure it doesn't get spotted.
Housebets are allowing Danger to go B, and they'll just gladly play the 3v1 retake. If Danger doesn't get a move on, B side is not going to be open for much longer. However, it's going to be a triple flank coming through, and I will put any amount of money on Danger not being ready for a triple flank.
You know, Danger's got a big clutch of this tournament on this map against MIBR, where he clutched on 1v3. But I don't think he's going to be clutching this in this map. Definitely not. It was actually a bit of a role reversal, actually. It was all the MIBR players were on the site, okay? And he was outside the entrance, as we saw him there. Go 3k through to smoke. But, yeah, that was a really hard one to clutch. I mean, the triple flank. Do you really expect that? It's like kind of like the Spanish Inquisition. You don't really expect it.
Hey, maybe you expect two, but in a 1v3, you certainly don't expect three of them.
Yeah. I remember FlyQuest doing the same thing, and I think Zuko had a 1v3 previously, and Zuko just guessed all of them. Like, you know, gets the one flank, one or two inside. But yeah, you just can't guess that. You know, the 1% plays are the ones that, you know, it's very hard for any professional player to just get it right. Like, it's like having a second player in Shadow and Mirage. If you clear out the first person, you're not expecting a second person to be sitting there.
Yeah. Well, Rooster, it really does feel like they're just trying to throw something at the wall and hope it sticks, because they continuously keep going to ramp and they are continuously losing the ramp duels. Is it going to work 11th time lucky? It looks like they're willing to commit as they continue to shift up. Are they going to be ready for the booster yet, though? We've yet to see Brace boosted, and they're not ready. Brace finds ASAP. Molotov's going to come out. Brace is continuing to find T's. Slimy finding two of his own. Wombat and Apoc don't find one each, and it's going to be Danger once again in another 1v3. And Apoc, he knows what's up. Or does he? Timing at its finest. 15 seconds left on the clock. Danger needs to get a move on. Did he see the barrel? No. Omichetta peaks. And this is looking like one-way traffic this time. It's on the Housebets side of the road.
Yeah, I was going to say with Omichella, he definitely knew Omichella was back there. He's just looking for that second player, and he gets timing by Omichella. To be fair, he got the timing on Apoc done, so I don't think Rooster will be complaining too much given he got the timing on Apoc down there. I was going to say, Rooster just, at the start of the half, they'll just, you know, they're royally unlucky in making mistakes that they shouldn't make. Right in the second half, they just all beat all house bets and Omichella. Molotov's there, but gets a lot of helpful flashes. And they're just rushing B. Danger, boom, he's in the careful Danger. Focusing on default, the HG grenade would stop them from flying the bomb, but Danger has done his. And this is not looking to flash. I don't think he can keep the side. Housebets are going to have all the utility in the world, and Slimy, it's just too much for him. He's trying to hold the entire site with 20 HP and 3 players rushing in.
Counter-terrorists win.
And that's going to see the first half done. 10 on the board for Housebets. We'll see if Rooster can bounce back, or are we going to see a quick map 3? We'll see you in a few minutes.
wrong of me to think of you all the time? Even though I'm with somebody new every night, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray that you feel the same way. Is it wrong of me to think of you all the time? Even though I'm with somebody new every night, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray that you feel the same way. I don't know what you're thinking, but my mind is full of fear. 'Cause I felt this world without you. I feel safer when you're here. It's been a couple months now, feels like time's been moving slow, and I can't tell where my head's at. So can you let me know? Is it wrong of me to think of you all the time? Even though I'm with somebody new every night, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray that you feel the same way. Is it wrong of me to think of you all the time? Even though I'm with somebody new every night, and I pray.
Welcome back, guys, to ESL Challenger Atlanta, the Oceania close qualies. And I feel like we're in a game at the moment, Wix. We're in a game of the legend of a close map, okay? Because it doesn't exist at the moment, it's a legend. Because Housebets are up 10-2 against Rooster, and Rooster, well, they've not been looking like their not usual selves.
I mean, yeah, when you consider one of their rounds was the pistol round, it is not looking like Mirage by any means. It's basically the opposite. Housebets, they lose 2 players, but they get B site as a reward. And now it's up to Rooster to try and force a retake here. They have a smoking kit on the danger. It's going to be something to keep an eye on. The Zombie Cheddar fights 2 with a Glock. Make it 3. Zombie Cheddar is on for a 4K, folks. Slimy trying to tap his way out of trouble. Knife comes out. It's desperation mode as Slimy.
He ran out of bullets.
Can't find Brace. Brace just playing the time, playing the percentages. There's the knife kill. Housebets now have 1 foot over the line. No doubt we're going to see a Rooster force as well. They do not have rounds to give up. And that could be curtains.
I'm gonna say, is it kind of like, you know how Zywoo has his air quality? Is it kind of like a Rooster where if there's less yellow on the map, the Rooster don't get rounds on it? You know, they play Mirage, a lot of yellow. They get a lot of rounds, looks like chicken feet. Will that be Anubis? Will they win Anubis like 13-2? So it's basically yellow, basically sand.
Yeah, maybe it's like region of the world. Maybe they just get like Africa buff.
Maybe. Like I say, like, you know, there's a night and day difference between their performance for Mirage and their performance with Vertigo. Now, obviously, Housebets here try to make sure they don't make the same mistakes that Rooster did. I mean, remember Rooster's second round where they just completely tripped over themselves and they lost a force fire round. Or lost against a force fire. Trying to hit that B side, and Brace couldn't get it either. Brace was trying to scope up and literally got caught up in the rotations. And the Housebets have done the most ultimate ability, which is a feint. Pretend that they are there, but they're not, and they're going straight towards A. And unfortunately, Chelios heard the noise of Omochella stomping around. And they can rotate over.
Yeah, only one smoke to play with though. They need to get a move on here as Omochella. Did well to flick onto Chelios, but cannot flick back. Damio's now left at a 1v2. Low HP though on Slimy and ASAP. Makes this a possibility. 20 seconds left on the clock. Damio does not have time to do all of this malarkey. He's going to have to commit to B at this stage. And he has done so. And now Rooster know exactly what's up. But again, as I said, and as I pointed out, low HP on both of these CTs. They're going to be needing to be near perfect. And that is not just that, but it is perfect for Damio. 12 rounds now
power,
for
mate. Portelli power, the clutches. I was worried they were going to line up and lose it by lining up, but Damio just isolates those jewels. I don't know how. It takes only like 1 or 2 seconds to try and isolate those jewels, but he just nailed the timings on both times around.
Last round out of Housebets, not expected to players to be so aggressive in mid and continue to go. They have ASAP's MP9 to deal with. HE as well coming out. Molotov, the kitchen sink, the garden shed, everything.
And they're barely alive still. They're just surviving. Maybe they should have chucked the lawnmower at them as well. A stiff breeze could knock over both players. I gotta say, Rooster just put everything into that middle hold. And they've been rewarded for it.
TJP's position. Yeah. Yep. You could see that coming from a mile away. Was holding ladder, peaks towards T-spawn at perfect timing. Now Apoc needs to try and decipher exactly where TJP has gone, because he ain't here anymore. TJP's played this perfectly.
Yep. So perfect. He's in between the tarps. All beautiful.
Oh, why are you much better than that? TJP just putting himself in the right place at the right time. And Rooster is still alive on 30. Can they secure 10 straight round wins just to get to OT? If they can't, it will be going to Anubis.
Yep, definitely. I gotta say, it's been a tale of 2 maps. Both teams have dominated on that map pick. And by dominate, I mean absolutely dismantle the other team. And it's a bit odd because they talking about how Housebets performed very well in Mirage, but Rooster made it look like there was nothing. Housebets getting that opening pick on the off angle. Should take down Apoc Dud, but Apoc Dud's looking for a bit of revenge after what TJP yelled. Jeez, like Apoc Dud ain't missing until ASAP chimes in, but it's a 1v4 and the SAP is going to do something very unbelievable at the moment. Wants a sandbag, but Damio finishes the game with 13-3 and Housebets will win map number 2 after a poor showing on map number 1. And they get the job done just as quick as Rooster got the job done on Mirage. And now we're heading to Anubis. What do you take out of this match?
I mean, it's a weird scenario we find ourselves in. Because we find ourselves in a map. I mean, if we're talking about momentum, of course, Housebets are the ones with the momentum right now. If they can win this knife round and get their T-side going early, which I assume they will pick T-side, then it could easily be the continued ride of the wave that is the momentum wave. Well, there you go. Housebets look like they have won that knife round and they will be starting on T side. So let's see if they win pistol, they win the anti-eco, they win the buy round. This could easily be a 13-4, 13-5 at most.
Yep, because hey, obviously T side's favorite on Anubis, but I've seen some weird CT, you know, just some weird CT sided scorelines on Anubis. But we'll find out. ASAP on the off angle, can't get the one tap, and they're in on as they go past cameras. And it's just a speed run for Housebets at the moment. They've even got the bomb down as well. ASAP. In the sewers, he's got down one already, taking down Wombat, but now Housebets are just keen to stay on that. Keep playing out cameras. Eventually just trying to get a headshot, but he's being surrounded from different areas, and Rooster could be coming in for a retake. Maybe a good conspiracy theory. The more yellow sand on the map, the better Rooster are. Maybe it's in sand quality, Wix? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm not willing to comment just yet. You could be onto something.
The closer the color of the map that looks to chicken feed, the higher the chance they have to win. It was also, I'm gonna say right now, it was also kind of a weird round. Like, Housebets got into cameras, got onto the site with 5 players, and just couldn't get a kill on the players on the A side. The A side defenders were allowed to like fall back to CT basically. You can see all these different smoke lineups and stuff like that as well that they're doing. Chelo's looking at the sun of a Molotov. Meanwhile, got a bit of start range. It's a 1-for-1. He's taking a lot of damage, however. Danger has to push out from D. Falls head towards the captain. Middle. Fortunately, no one's in middle. Danger does take down Damien at least. Brace coming in to form the pack, and that's going to be an A plant. It's going to be a 3v3.
Can they hold on to the plant this time? That's the question. I mean, firepower is fairly even. It's not even anymore. 3 rifles for Housebets. Flashbang, Molly, and Smoke needs to be executed nicely for Rooster to get this retake going. He comes down, playing Fishtail, ready to play off Wombat's contact. Does so nicely. Gets 2. Can't get the 3rd though. The time's ticking. Chelios, no kit, no time. And Housebets are going to pick up a big first round on the board early on.
I don't think he's even going to get away with the gun. He does get away with the gun. Can enough building in his way. Like I say, Housebets, I was a bit surprised that he didn't stick it. I thought he had 10 seconds left, but I guess not, probably with 9 seconds. I thought he was going after the kit. I thought there was a kit nearby, and I realized it's not a kit. That was a one of his teammates, one of the Housebet players' masks. It looked deceptively like a kit, and I realized it wasn't the same color. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. It's not a kit. Because that was a, I believe they did buy a kit that round.
Yeah, they would have had a couple, sure.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I mean, there were no bodies around him to be able to go collect and then go and defuse. He had to kind of go right there and then. Do have Chelios' M4 though to play around. Looks like they're guessing correctly with A. Smoke's going to be ready because for sure that pit is going to be popped off. Maybe, just maybe, Rooster can use it to their advantage. There you go. Damio, Wombat though, find 2 with the Galils. Are they going to expect to play through this smoke? There's 1. Are they going to expect a second though? No! Slimy comes through and comes in clutch. 5-7, no problem. And Rooster answer back now.
That was a beautiful round by Slimy. He has to connect at least 4 bullets right away. Connects all 3 to just end the round. He's only got a couple of seconds there. He's only got about 3 or 4 seconds before they realise that he's at pillar. He's not on A. He's not on B. And that's gonna be a timeout for Housebets. It's probably deciding whether to buy up or not. What Slimy's going to have, and most likely going to have an AK.
I mean, you got the plan. You're going to have to go for it, I guess. I mean, you're not expecting a buy, really, if you're Rooster, I think. So you could catch them off guard. with the Tech 9s and only a couple of flashes, I think we're going to see a B main pop.
Yep.
So
Actually,
let's
to say,
see.
Frogger's actually released some content about B main, and he's telling the CTs not to smoke B main, because it allows the teams to have two angles on the entrance. Yep.
Exactly right.
It's a common trap sometimes. You always want to smoke the entrance, but you don't realize what you're giving away.
Yeah, and I think as well, it's kind of like a subconscious thing to just smoke off the choke point, right? You don't really understand. If you actually think about it, there is no reason to smoke it when you know you're up against pistols. You're going to want to take the long fights with your M4, right? So it doesn't really make much sense to smoke off main if you really do put some thought to it. But there you go. Rooster clean up. And, well, the CT side's got off to a really nice start, actually.
I was going to say overall, like, that was looking like that Housebets were going to sneak in there, but I think that little pause, little silence in the battle towards the end there allowed Roosters just really solidify their ground, hold the angles, get an idea where all the Housebet players are. Because at the start, the Tech 9s, because they got through E-Box relatively easily. E-Box player wasn't expecting players to come so close through smoke towards him. Rooster hold on, they get a free anti-eco. Actually, Race has got a hero AK out of all this. Omochella throwing him the AK.
And there goes the AK. Not what they would have wanted, Housebets, because now none of the remaining players for them have armor to really make the AK useful. Let's not forget though, as long as you fire first and hit the head, you're going to win.
Exactly. And, oh jeez, they just walked into an absolute slaughter. Rooster were just all looking at that smoke. They knew E-Box was clear, they knew Canals was clear, and it's just like, you can only enter one area, and that's B main. Good CT side start so far for Rooster. 4 rounds is great on Anubis, especially on a very T-sided map.
Yeah, realistically, like 7-5 you're happy with, and well, we're only in round 6 and they've got 4, so they will want 1 out of the next 6, but I mean, again, you're probably thinking they're wanting more at this stage.
TJP's actually gone ahead of those nades. And TJP doesn't get an opening pick, but he's going to be in no man's land. He might actually have to rush back to E-Box. He's got no backup. His nearest person's in this B side itself. TJP just trying to see if anyone's near B main, trying to do a bit of damage before they hit the site.
Rooster feeling the pressure because they're burning all their util here.
TJP trying to not reveal himself. Just feeling it's going to be an E-Box connection. Looking towards the edge of the smoke, so I'm going to throw a molly down.
Here comes the pop flash.
He's getting popped out for expose that. They don't push it. But damn it, Overkill's actually already stuck in here. TJP, somehow still alive. Don't know how a bullet hasn't connected yet. Noise. They're going to go back to A.
Oh.
Doesn't even get a single headshot. And it's going to give Danger a bit of breathing room. However, they've actually a bit of damage towards B. Brace A towards A. If Danger walks into him, well, Danger's going to walk past him actually. And shoots off the bomb. The bomb's dropped, but it's not going to be enough time. Or is it going to be enough time? Slimy gets a critical second kill as well. Trying to protect the live now, but he's getting aggressed upon, and Omochella saves the round. I don't think if TJP runs away there and Omochella doesn't catch him, I think he still wins the round. Because I don't think Omochella is going to be able to plant that bomb on the A side.
Yeah, I think he was not in a position to really get away though, to be honest.
Yep.
I think you just have to fight your way out of that instead of, you know, running away, because you really don't know how fast that trade's going to be able to come in. Not worth the risk in my book. But then again, there's a reason why I'm casting the game and not playing. Yeah, that's an important factor to weigh in as ASAP. That's fine, Danmio. That's more good news for Rooster.
It's a very tough one because you can tell TJP was on those two minds, whether to retreat or fight for it.
It's one of those, right? If he sticks around and he loses the fight, people are going to ask why didn't he run away. If he gets caught whilst running away, people are going to be asking why he's not fighting.
Bomb in the middle as well. And TJP, beautiful lineup, unfortunately for Housebets. And TJP puts 5 on the board for Rooster and recovers very quickly. I say Rooster putting together a very good CT side at the moment.
Slimy's popping off, man.
Again,
I think you're right. I think this is the series to really get Slimy's Rooster career up and running.
The Slimy Rooster's calling. Anti-eco round, big round for Rooster. But then again, Rooster have lost actually to 4 spies, not ecos, never mind. But the Glocks are pretty powerful. Slimy got huge here. It's in. Slimy gets 2. And TJP should be able to do the rest, and he does. Counter-terrorists win. Beautiful backup from Danger. 6 rounds on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Housebets are really... I don't know. They're just in a really weird spot. I feel like we've seen 2 different Housebets in like 12 different occasions this whole series, to be honest. Really struggling to find their consistency, I think, and that's going to be, of course, a byproduct of a new roster. You know, you're going to have some really good rounds. You're going to have rounds where communication's off or synergy is just not quite there yet, you know, so give these guys time. I think you can look at the positives and the rounds that do go well, you can see there's potential there for sure.
So as well, that just Rooster is so ultra aggressive on that CT side. Like you see TJP, for example, they've got A main control and boat control. And they're also sacrificing middle, but they're not sacrificing middle for too much. They're actually getting B main, and they're making sure that they can only really operate from middle, but they can't operate from B main or even boat or even A main in particular. Slimy's heard a lot of noise here. Wombat going across. He's going to stop the plant. He does stop the plant. Just to the boot. Oh, gee, what TJP? What a defend. There, Omochella's going to go berserker mode, goes in, screaming at the top of his lungs, but he can't find TJP. TJP's actually faster. Omochella trying to perform miracles here. Might be able to. No, a final bullet doesn't hit its mark, and TJP just pins one more and makes it 7 on the board. I could say that second frag from TJP to protect Slimy while reloading from APOC dud. Big round winner there.
And this is the issue if you start on T-side on Anubis and it goes a bit haywire like this. You now know for sure you're kind of up against it and the odds are against you, right? Because Anubis is a fairly heavily T-sided map when it comes to Team Counter-Strike. I'm not talking about pugs as much, but certainly in Team CS, you know, a well-organised T-side takes you for a mile. Rooster, though, are looking like a well-oiled machine on CT. And it's going to be an APOC with Tech-9s, Galil, and a lot of flashbangs. Chelios with the orb ready. Get flashed. Shot isn't going to be on point. A couple shots miss. And that opens a window for Omochella to come flying into A. And retake time will commence. APOC's got his orb. His favoured weapon. If you're Rooster, you're probably just looking to play exits here at this stage.
This is one of these rounds where just the MAC-10s and Tech-9s just find a way in. You don't hit any of your shots. Danger didn't hit a shot. You got Tech-9 dinked right away. Cello's being warped, trying to defend against 2 Tech 9s is just naturally impossible. And they're just getting out there. Just one of those unfortunate rounds where you can just spam your way to the side. Your shots need to be so good and your nades need to be so precise, otherwise you're not stopping that. And that initial flash caught Chelios off guard. I think it hit Danger as well. So the A side defense just didn't have a chance.
Not saying it was an easy shot either, but Chelios holds himself, I'm sure, to a very high standard, and he'll be disappointed that he missed his first shot. Second one's always a tough one, you know, you got a Mac 10 running at you. It's all a bit panicky, flashbangs are coming through. That first one, certainly within his ability. And how different that round could have been if he found its mark. Omichella, though, trying to just ride this wave of his own right now. Finding kills left, right, and centre.
You know, on the other side, Slimy's got a 2k at B main. That's a critical frag as well. So at least puts it a 4v3 advantage, and also stymies Housebets at the moment. Danger can be smoked out. Pinching down towards back of, or actually on default.
Look at this, the bomb.
Actually, Danger's not there. Yeah, I was gonna say Chelios is on an off angle. Oh jeez, Brace. Chelios wasn't even ready for it. He's actually looking at B main.
And this is perfect. This is actually perfect for Housebets. Bombs planted for Con. So that allows Omichella the ability to win this round without really putting himself in an awkward position. But they need to find these 2 kills, especially on the low HP players. Grace finds Slimy. Jiggling for the second, baiting for Omichella, and now this is flipped on his head. 2 versus 1. Time ticking. Omichella 13 HP though. Bomb is going to have to be stuck. HE coming through. Can't do the kill damage though. Is going to get the kill. Is there time? I don't think there is. It's going to be all on the board for Housebets. And a good round. I mean, it all comes down to Brace finding that kill on B site on his own.
It's a rough one. Absolutely rough one for Danger. I thought Danger had to kill the HE grenade, but I think it bounced towards the outside of connector, so it did minimal damage to Omichella there. And it was a great round save by Brace on Omichella there. 2v3 and they convert it.
And well, this Rooster side is starting to skip right now. Something that isn't Slimy. 16 frags, Chelsea is certainly trying to spur his team on. As Housebets find themselves in a rare situation where they are a man up with over a minute on the clock. They have Damio in a really nice position here. Yep. He's basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He's holding Con, and he could also see the mid-cross. So Frank is basically impossible at this stage.
And he's corralled the Roosters back to their sites. Because usually Rooster has like a push on A main or B main and has some sort of information, but they don't have any here. They're completely separated. Gonna be all onto Slimy and Danger here to just try and hold the ranks.
They're gonna have to clear out Con though. So difficult as well. There you go, there's one. Didn't expect the second. Bob's gonna go straight for the plant. No, they don't clear out Con. Danger finds 3, looking to make it 4 to win his team the round.
Just give me a hard one for this Danger in this 1v1. But actually, Brace is on very little HP as well. He's gonna take 2 AK bullets.
Yeah, he's gonna plant for CT. This is pretty important actually, because Danger doesn't have a smoke. Not sure if any have been dropped, but Danger now needs to kind of make up his mind, right? Has Brace just fallen back to CT, or is he going to be playing close? Coming out, not ready for the angle, and Brace gets Housebets out of the first half alive. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be back in 3 minutes, as this is going to be a close one all the way to the end.
stop this feeling. It's setting all my doubts on fire. Ooh, like you won't believe it. Won't let a moment pass me by. Too late, can't win, I'm giving in. Cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. Ooh, morning light so blinding. It's on the ceiling and the walls. Where is my name? Cause I can't find it. Those early memory lane walls. Ooh, but I know it's the price that you pay. Ooh, for living it up on Saturday. I can't win, I'm giving in. Cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning.
Welcome back to ESL Challenger Atlanta. Potentially the final half of this BO3. We could have OTs here as well. 7-5. Rooster started off great out the gate, 7-2. But Housebets reeled them back in, and now Housebets is on the CT side. They're a bit behind, but nothing a good pistol round could do here.
Roosters are 4-1 on the pistols in this best of 3 to make it 5-1 as they have the B side. Aggression from mid coming through, but not before brace. Let's find a kill for Housebets. Oceania rotating through CT. He's going to be awkward with the Glock. Duck dive and dodge or whatever it is. A slimy.
This is an absolute brawl on B site, like an absolute fight.
Yeah, Slimy's not in a position to stop this defuse either. Or is he? Is it playing for CT? It might be, you know. Can't see on the radar as Slimy says, forget about the plant wick. I'm just going to get both the frags anyway.
He's clicked. He's on. He's locked in. He's part of the Rooster system now. Another clutch from Slimy.
Another clutch, another round where he finds a kill. It's 18. A Slimy in 13 rounds. That is pretty.
He did well in Mirage as well.
Yeah, he's had a good series. Very good series.
That's what the Rooster ordered. They need to get that, 8th round aboard. They need to start T-side fine. Maybe against a 4 spy. Rooster, I gotta say, they're really playing against aggression towards B main. They're correct. Like I say, I think they're just used to their style, basically. Like, they're ultra aggressive towards B main and A main. So they're always nade up and play passively to hold that sort of aggression. And also, Housebets, they're not guarding middle either. Rooster had, like, barely a hold in middle. Same here for Housebets. There's nobody there.
And just as a statistical update, Slimy coming into this map, and consider that this is going to be a consider this is going to be, well, an even bigger number. Coming into this map, he was on 112 ADR.
Oh, jeez. Come on, trade. Slimy should go down the damn and does, but Chelio to trade out. I don't like trades against 4 spies. We're taking one thing to go wrong. Chelio's found one. Can he find a second? Nah. Chelio's just dip, diving, docking, and dodge. I feel like we're playing a game of dodge to bullets at this moment. Like, Chelio's is just crouching, not crouching, moving. This is dancing, mate.
Movement all over the place.
He's doing a bit of a dodge. Everyone's got to like cry and shame here. He's doing a bit of a ray gun, just dodging, going along the ground.
I mean, respectfully, it probably feels like that. Like, it does certainly feel like a Globo gym versus average
exactly.
Joes right now, you know? Housebets, of course, being the Cobras of Globo gym. I hope people understand that reference. Maybe the Zoomers of today don't know. Maybe I'm showing my age. Is it really got to that point in my life?
Soon, Wix, you're gonna have to say, have you ever heard of Ben Stiller?
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Omichel doesn't even knife Slimy, jeez. You know what? Omichel is treating Slimy with very high respect on how well he's playing that he didn't knife him.
That was a 1v2. I mean, I don't imagine he'll be wanting to save this Galil. Could be wrong. I have been wrong before. I certainly will be wrong again.
Do you go for it or not? Look at
I mean, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? You have no armor.
Yeah.
You have a Galil. You certainly can get an M4 out in the next round. So yeah, I don't know. Doesn't fancy it though, that's for sure. Slimy.
Yeah.
Again. Slimy
no
counter.
kit.
21 kills on that guy. Coming into this map, he was on 32. He's gone 32 to 20. Do the maths. He's now what? 53 to 29. That is nothing to turn your nose up at. I've seen he's been getting a little bit of love in chat as well.
They love him.
The young
they all
talent.
love that Slimy. Dude, I'm happy as well. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind Freak remove Slimy and Super for Ricky and Texter. I felt they were hard done by. But, you know, it's kind of the reality of the CS2 scene in particular. Like, if you see good players in the market, you're going to grab after them, okay? But it's good to see, you know, Super and Slimy succeeding elsewhere. I think Super has joined. I forget which team he's joined. But there were definitely not bad players in that Mind Freak outfit.
Rooster.
One tap crazy. He's been the jewel here. Daniel should have been standing. They're coming in towards B, but Daniel's still holding on.
Oh.
And Daniel is going to keep going. Chelios trying to trade out. He does get the trade in the end. Send another moving towards CT. Spots Omachella. And now, this is a hard one. He knows it's the Orpa. So he's probably going to duck out and go elsewhere. And pick up a few nades on the outers of B main. Chelios, a very risky prospect. He knows that the Orpa could be around here.
I don't see how he crosses the site without Apoc Dad shooting him. I really don't.
Yep. He's testing it.
Oh my word. Apoc Dad. Very rare occurrence. He misses those. Crouch peek. Should have been eaten alive by the AWP, but now Chelios, time's ticking. Gonna have to stick with the monsoon. They nearly lined up for him. But the Orb does not miss this time round. Housebets keeping themselves alive, keeping Rooster away from that desired 13. And now they're the ones with the good buy, and Rooster are the ones with the pretty poor buy.
I gotta say here, Chelsea would have been so annoyed that Apoc Dud was just quick on the trigger there. Only 2 odd bullets and would have them lined up, eating for breakfast. This buy is going to be very sketchy and it should be a farm round for Housebets. But Housebets, you know, it's not an easy round yet. Don't want to have unnecessary deaths here. Danger would be one of them. Don't want to have a player go down to a bunch of deagles. Given the AWP over towards Damio. Damio does AWP primarily, but on this team he's on a rifle. In fact, he's just been moving over to a rifle, so he can AWP. In before he like misses, and you know, be like eating my words. Just Chelios left. Can he do any damage? He can. That's a 1 deek. Oh jeez, he's not playing that one. Flashbang goes in too deep. Race trying to get the 2 tap, does get it in the end. Not too much damage, a bit of money gained for Housebets.
Looks like we are going to get a technical timeout as well. Oh, maybe not. ASAP's in.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought it was a technical time as well.
Well,
I
let's
was
go.
waiting for it as well. Yep.
Back at it. ASAP. Good to go. Love to see it. I don't know what's going on with the fly though. It's a bit all over the place. Chelios got a hero. That hero finds the entry.
I gotta say, he's been getting some decent frags, Chelios. Like, getting some decent entries and whatnot. So why not, you know, go for the hero buy at this stage? Trying to catch Housebets completely off guard.
Don't know if I like this play though.
Heads up, what are they saying?
Works. It works out for Rooster. Would have loved to have seen them just stack mid and get that extra rifle picked up, but that being said, they're in a 4v3, so man advantage.
They did out a sound cue here.
Yeah, TJP selling this one. But what do they do here? TJP's calling out B clear. Do they just go B? Do they just commit to the TJP fake and hope it's good enough? Oh no, Josh. They're going B and the rotations come through already. This is terrible. And Damio's in prime position.
Oh, TJP gets a crucial flank as well. And they win a duel on the B side. That's crucial. Because the A defenders at beach now. That APOC dive pick was huge. At the right time as well. And Wombat, 1v3. He's got a bit of an advantage though, because TJP's on the AWP. So if he misses, give you a freebie, but I don't think Wombat's interested. It's going to be 11 rounds for Rooster.
That
was
was
looking very sketchy.
well. Yeah, it was. It was looking awkward, but luckily TJP just got his flank through in time. I didn't really see the time on the clock, but Rooster could have probably just hit the pause button for an extra 3 seconds, allow TJP to flank, and then they don't lose probably one of the players. But nevertheless, it's the same outcome. It's the same desired outcome. That's a round win for Rooster. 11 on the board for them. They're 2 away. Slimy again finding another round with a kill. And now he's got the AK out. Not only that, Housebets backs are against the wall now, and they're going to have to go swinging.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Rooster know how much on the cusp they are of victory if they do win this round in particular, because it's going to be 1900, as you said. All win coming in for Housebets here. The garden shed, the kitchen sink, the lawnmower, all the bricks, the mailbox too. Dang, got big damage on ASAP. That's huge.
Maybe a B main play coming through here. Yeah, flashbang imminent. No, they're going to dry swing. Dry swing.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, wait a minute. Well, now this is the aftermath. I mean, Chelios gets a couple freebies with the AWP. Now it's delivery time. Deliver that bomb towards A. Slimy.
Risky to contact play that, to be honest. That could have ended up really bad. They could have been a Rooster free cannon entry on B.
Yeah, for sure.
And, well, I'm going to say, Omnichella could be getting absolutely bullied here, and that's exactly what happens. Oh no, worse was the time as well. We had a DC.
Yeah.
That gives Rooster 12, and they don't save that weapon over.
Yeah, you hate to see it in the late stages of a best of 3. Hopefully it doesn't cause issues for too long, but yeah, that's a frustrator for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't looking likely they were going to win the round anyway, but still, I mean, your 2v3, your tournament life is on the line.
Yeah, but that rifle could have been important. They could have
Yeah,
saved that
exactly,
rifle across.
you know. you never know if they were going to go for it really or not. But if they weren't, they were looking like they were going to be able to save. And now, well, they got nothing. What Rooster have is 5 series points.
Because it's Daniel as well, which is possibly the worst.
All right, guys, until this gets resolved, we're going to go to a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We will see, can Housebets mount to come back, get this one to OT, or are Rooster going to prevail, and are they going to be advancing to day 2 of these close qualifiers? Stick around to find out. We'll see you shortly.
That same old feeling. Don't know what's right or wrong. Searching for meaning. I've been thinking about it way too long. So whatever you long for, don't give up along the way. Don't give up along the way, you know, and cherish the moment. Come on up and just let go. Come on up and just let go.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. Damio is back in the server. And we got 5 series points for Rooster. And Damio, he actually did save that M4 over in the end. That's actually really crucial to save that M4 over. I was worried he wasn't going to get to keep it because he died for DC or not.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Oh, no, actually, no, he forced. Yeah, he definitely get that M4 from the previous round because all of them died with a 1900 loss bonus. Rooster, just need one little charge, one little entry. But Chelsea, oh jeez, this could be a round over. ASAP gets taken out from behind. And now it looks like they're getting the prod, the Roosters, at the moment. They might have to execute not when they want to. Shooting off house, maybe thrown in. Apoc on the 5-7. Initial push doesn't get much. Apoc just playing it from default. Does take down TJP from behind. The Molotov is burning. It's going to be a round for Housebets as they just pincer them in towards A main.
What are we about to see, and are we on the verge of seeing a late game resurgence out of Housebets?
Rooster are going to go for a 4-spy. I don't think Housebets are going to expect their 4-spy. Back 10s, a Tech 9, an AWP, and an AK.
Especially when Rooster really don't need to.
Exactly. It's a very brave buy, that's what I'm going to say. To add to your comment.
One of those,
One of those
you
things
look
where it's
really good.
genius.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say the same thing. You look really good if it goes right, but you look dumb if, you know, this ends up being 12-11.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'd say it's pretty safe to say they're relying quite heavily on Chelios to just find a pick here and get one of these Mac 10s or Tech 9 a rifle.
Here. It's getting in the wrong direction. That's what ASAP's trying to do. They're going to technically aggressive on him.
Oh!
And ASAP's got 2 with the Mac 10. Grabs an AK, but Omichella's just going to de-aggress from mid. Omichella's going to be very careful here. Almost loses his head. No Michella, he's gonna be distracted. Slimy's. Oh no, Slimy's not clean the 2-tap. And ASAP can't really do anything here.
I mean, what do you do if you're ASAP here? 2 HP, your time is limited because the rotations are coming through. Chelios 1v3 to win the series. Has an AWP, but 20 seconds left. Does not expect Damio to be playing from stairs. And Housebets are remaining alive for now. Series point number 3 coming up for Rooster.
Could have been the Glocks this time. As you said, it could be the 12-11. Which would be a very, very cursed scoreline.
I mean, yeah, if you're Rooster. Kind of stop yourselves
as well.
Kind of stop yourselves getting 2 buys together and you get one fucking 2 buys. I'll speak for that in a moment as Brace does find a kill. So basically what I'm trying to say is Rooster lose this round. Then they're on a really poor buy in the next. Whereas if they eco 2 rounds ago, you know, when we were saying you look really good if it goes well, they would have had 2 buys, right? They would have had a buy in the round just gone, and then they would eco this one, and then they'd have a buy in the next. They would have got themselves 2 full buys.
Exactly.
This is what I was kind of like saying earlier. It's like it's a bit of a gamble play, a gamble that really don't need to be made. Guys, whether you win 13-8, 13-11, then you make. You don't need to.
Definitely agree with that. Like, they didn't have to force. Would have looked good if it happened, but, you know, obviously now, the Eden Crow. Apoc Dud very aggressive on B main. It's gonna be hard to wind in a flash to get Apoc Dud off an angle. Damn, yeah. Checking the smoke. Apoc Dud backing out, opening up the angle. I think it's gonna hurt Apoc Dud there. Can retain the angle at least. Has areas to retreat too. Wide swing, flashbang goes down. Apoc Dud scouts at it. And here comes the entry. Damio's able to hold on. Apoc Dud's in a second. Oh, geez, beautiful. But Wombat will burn. And unfortunately, they can't follow up afterwards. Damio with another deep Molotov. Trying to get Apoc Dud out of here.
It's a bomb.
Yeah, where is the bomb?
In the
It's in
smoke.
the smoke. Yeah. And Ace's just going to abandon it and just go for the next round.
Well, yeah, you have to save because you don't have a buy in the next. Then this is the whole problem that Rooster have really created for themselves. And he may not even save here. And if Housebets are really smart, they've heard him. So they just wait. And they go and kill him after time.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Here we go.
He's going to avoid that. He doesn't want to take that fight.
My oh my, what a way it would be to close out the series if they are to do it in this round.
Galil's, Tech 9s, an AK. Ace had about $800 so he could get a Molotov and an HE.
If I'm Rooster, I am hedging all my bets on A site. It's where you've had the most success in getting the bomb site. So, you kind of just have to go where you've had the most success when it gets down to the nitty-gritty like this, in my opinion.
Yep. Housebets have got 2 players mid, 2 players B, 1 in Econ, and 1 player A at A main. Changes already nice. Should be a trade from TJP, is a trade.
Would have much
Actually
preferred
gonna
to
do an
just
Apoc
have
done.
gone 1-0 there instead of 1-for-1.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, so much information being gathered from Housebets right now. But look at the rotations through T-Spawn. This is going to be a very unfortunate bit of timing for Damio. Tries to turn, can't get the frag. And now it's all about speed of rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Do Rooster even choose to commit?
Yeah, because if they committed a player towards B main like this, you're not sure if they've got 2 players on B main already.
It's a pure mind game now.
Yep.
They're allowing Housebets just time to really outthink and outsmart themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Exec's gonna come through, smoke for CT. Molotov as well. Here we go. Buckle up, folks.
Great spot, stole by TJP there, takes down all that before it gets to the bomb. Apoc just looking for enemy at this point. Does take up TJP, but he can't find anything. The smokes go away. Michelli goes down, so does Apoc and Chelios with a crucial 2k to close the series 13-11. And I guess the legend of the close map was answered in the end, okay? That 13-11, closer than you can get. And I've got to say, Slimy, what a series. And Rooster, I think they're happy to get away with that 13-11 given the mismanagement of the economy to the end there.
Yeah, and they get away with it